According to the National Electrical Code 2002, Section 406.4 done, all 125-volt, single-phase, 15 and 20 ampere receptacles installed in bathrooms shall be protected by a listed ground fault circuit interrupter, or GFCI. This requirement mandates GFCI protection for receptacles in bathrooms to safeguard against electrical shock hazards. Furthermore, NEC 2002 Section 210.12 stipulates that dwelling units shall have all 15 and 20 ampere branch circuits for receptacle outlets protecting bedroom areas be protected by a listed arc fault circuit interrupter, or AFCI device. This provision ensures AFCI protection for receptacle outlets in bedroom areas, mitigating the risk of electrical fires caused by arc faults. Considering the scenario involving a master bedroom with a counter containing 2 basins and a receptacle outlet within 3 feet of each basin, alongside a door leading to another room housing a toilet and a tub or shower, we must determine whether the basin outlets require both AFCI and GFCI protection and whether they can share a circuit with other bedroom outlets. Based on the NEC 2002 definition of a bathroom, which includes an area with a basin and one or more of the following: a toilet, a tub, or a shower, neither the master bedroom counter area nor the separate room with the toilet and tub or shower qualifies as a bathroom independently. However, when these areas are considered together, they meet the criteria for a bathroom as they collectively include a basin, a toilet, and a tub or shower. Therefore, the receptacles near the basins are considered bathroom receptacles. Given this determination, the basin outlets are subject to the GFCI protection requirements outlined in NEC 2002 Section 406.4 done. This section mandates GFCI protection for all 125-volt, single-phase, 15 and 20 ampere receptacles installed in bathrooms. Since the basin outlets are located within a bathroom area, they must be GFCI protected. Additionally, the basin outlets are subject to the AFCI protection requirement stipulated in NEC 2002 Section 210.12a. This section requires AFCI protection for all 15 and 20 ampere branch circuits for receptacle outlets protecting bedroom areas. As the basin outlets are located within the master bedroom area, it must also be AFCI protected. Consequently, the basin outlets require both AFCI and GFCI protection to comply with NEC 2002 regulations. Regarding whether the basin outlets can share a circuit with other outlets in the bedroom, NEC 2002 Section 406.4 done prohibits bathroom receptacle outlets from being connected to a branch circuit that supplies any receptacle outlets outside of the bathroom. This restriction ensures that bathroom receptacle circuits are dedicated to serving bathroom areas exclusively, preventing potential hazards associated with shared circuits. Therefore, the basin outlets cannot be in the same circuit as other outlets in the bedroom. In summary, the basin outlets in the master bedroom require both AFCI and GFCI protection in accordance with NEC 2002 Sections 406.4 done and 210.12a. Furthermore, NEC 2002 Section 406.4 done prohibits the basin outlets from being on the same circuit as other outlets outside of the bathroom area. Firstly, understanding the definitions provided by the NEC is critical. The definition of a bathroom in NEC 2002 Article 100 is an area including a basin with one or more of the following: a toilet, a tub, or a shower. Secondly, NEC 2002 Section 406.4 done states that all 125-volt, single-phase, 15 and 20 ampere receptacles installed in bathrooms shall be protected by a listed ground fault circuit interrupter or GFCI. Thirdly, NEC 2002 Section 210.12 requires that dwelling units shall have all 15 and 20 ampere branch circuits for receptacle outlets protecting bedroom areas be protected by a listed arc fault circuit interrupter, or AFCI device. Fourthly, NEC 2002 Section 406.4 done states that a bathroom receptacle outlet shall not be connected to a branch circuit that supplies any receptacle outlets outside of the bathroom. Given these code sections, let's analyze the specific scenario. The master bedroom includes a counter with 2 basins and a receptacle outlet within 3 feet of each basin. A door from this bedroom leads to another room containing a toilet and a tub or shower. The key question is whether the area with the basins is considered a bathroom under the NEC definition. Since the area with the basins is in the master bedroom and has a door leading to a room with a toilet and a tub or shower, the entire area, including the basins, is considered a bathroom. Therefore, the receptacle outlets near the basins are considered bathroom receptacle outlets. Now, let's address the questions. Would you require the basin outlets to be both AFCI and GFCI protected? Yes, the basin outlets must be both AFCI and GFCI protected. NEC 2002 Section 406.4 DUN requires GFCI protection for all 125-volt, single-phase, 15 and 20 ampere receptacles installed in bathrooms. NEC 2002 Section 210.12 requires AFCI protection for all 15 and 20 ampere branch circuits for receptacle outlets protecting bedroom areas. Therefore, the basin outlets require both GFCI and AFCI protection. Would you allow the basin outlets to be on the same circuit as the other outlets in the bedroom? No, the basin outlets cannot be in the same circuit as the other outlets in the bedroom. NEC 2002 Section 406.4 DUN explicitly states that a bathroom receptacle outlet shall not be connected to a branch circuit that supplies any receptacle outlets outside of the bathroom. This requirement ensures that bathroom circuits are isolated from other circuits to minimize the risk of electrical hazards. Therefore, the basin outlets must be on a separate circuit from the other outlets in the bedroom. In summary, the receptacle outlets near the basins in the master bedroom must be both AFCI and GFCI protected, and they must be on a separate circuit from the other outlets in the bedroom, according to NEC 2002 Sections 406.4 DUN and 210.12a. This interpretation ensures compliance with the NEC and enhances electrical safety in the dwelling. Now let's delve deeper into the reasoning behind these requirements. The purpose of GFCI protection is to protect people from electric shock. GFCIs monitor the current flow into and from an appliance or device. If there is a difference of 5 mA or more between the current flowing to and from the device, the GFCI will trip, cutting off the power. This happens very quickly, typically in 1/40th of a second, which is fast enough to prevent serious injury. Bathrooms are considered wet locations, and the risk of electric shock is higher due to the presence of water. This is why the NEC requires GFCI protection for all receptacles in bathrooms. The purpose of AFCI protection is to protect against electrical fires. AFCIs monitor the electrical current for signs of arc faults, which are dangerous electrical discharges that can occur when wires are damaged or connections are loose. When an AFCI detects an arc fault, it trips, cutting off the power to the circuit. Arc faults are a leading cause of electrical fires, and AFCIs can significantly reduce the risk of these fires. Bedrooms are required to have AFCI protection because people are often sleeping in bedrooms, and they may not be able to detect an electrical fire in time to escape safely. Combining both AFCI and GFCI protection provides a comprehensive level of electrical safety. GFCI protection protects against electric shock, while AFCI protection protects against electrical fires. By requiring both types of protection in bathrooms and bedrooms, the NEC helps to ensure the safety of people and property. Now let's consider some practical implications of these requirements. When installing receptacle outlets near basins in a master bedroom, it is important to ensure that the receptacles are both GFCI and AFCI protected. This can be accomplished by using a combination GFCI/AFCI receptacle or by using separate GFCI and AFCI devices. It is also important to ensure that the receptacle outlets are on a separate circuit from the other outlets in the bedroom. This can be accomplished by running a dedicated circuit from the electrical panel to the receptacle outlets. When performing electrical work, it is always important to follow the NEC and local electrical codes. This will help to ensure that the electrical system is safe and compliant. It is also important to hire a qualified electrician to perform electrical work. A qualified electrician will have the knowledge and experience to perform the work safely and correctly. In addition to the specific requirements for AFCI and GFCI protection, there are other electrical safety requirements that apply to bathrooms and bedrooms. These requirements include minimum clearances around electrical equipment, proper grounding of electrical equipment, and proper wiring methods. It is important to be aware of these requirements and to follow them when performing electrical work. By following these requirements, you can help to ensure the safety of people and property. The NEC is a complex document, and it is important to consult the code book itself for the most up-to-date and accurate information. The NEC is updated every 3 years, so it is important to make sure that you are using the latest edition of the code. In addition to the NEC, there may be local electrical codes that apply to your area. These codes may be more stringent than the NEC, so it is important to be aware of them and to follow them. If you have any questions about electrical safety, it is always best to consult with a qualified electrician. An electrician can help you to understand the NEC and local electrical codes, and they can help you to ensure that your electrical system is safe and compliant. It's also important to note that while the 2002 NEC is referenced in the question, electrical codes are updated regularly, typically every 3 years. Therefore, it is essential to consult the latest edition of the NEC and any applicable local codes to ensure compliance with current regulations. These codes may have undergone revisions or updates since 2002, potentially impacting the specific requirements for AFCI and GFCI protection in bathrooms and bedrooms. Consulting the most recent version ensures adherence to the most current safety standards and best practices. In practical terms, complying with these regulations may involve installing combination of AFCI/GFCI circuit breakers in the electrical panel, or using separate AFCI and GFCI receptacles. The choice depends on factors such as the existing wiring configuration, the available space in the electrical panel, and personal preference. Licensed electricians can provide valuable assistance in selecting and installing the appropriate devices to meet code requirements effectively. Furthermore, it is crucial to test AFCI and GFCI devices regularly to ensure they are functioning correctly. Test buttons are typically provided on the devices for this purpose. Regular testing helps verify that the devices will trip and energize the circuit in the event of a fault, providing the intended protection against electric shock and electrical fires. Testing should be conducted at least monthly, or according to the manufacturer's recommendations. In addition to the technical aspects of AFCI and GFCI protection, it's important to educate homeowners and occupants about the purpose and benefits of these safety devices. Understanding how they work and why they are required can promote the greater awareness of electrical safety and encourage responsible electrical practices. This education can be provided through written materials, verbal explanations, or visual aids. By empowering individuals with knowledge, we can collectively enhance electrical safety in residential environments. Moreover, it's worth noting that the specific requirements for AFCI and GFCI protection may vary depending on the jurisdiction. Some states or municipalities may have adopted amendments or additions to the NEC resulting in stricter or more specific requirements. Therefore, it's essential to consult with local electrical inspectors or authorities to determine the applicable codes and regulations in a given area. This ensures compliance with all relevant requirements and avoids potential penalties or violations. In summary, understanding and adhering to the NEC requirements for AFCI and GFCI protection in bathrooms and bedrooms is paramount for ensuring electrical safety. By implementing these protective measures, we can significantly reduce the risks of electric shock and electrical fires, safeguarding the well-being of occupants and protecting property from damage. Consistent testing and maintenance are essential to uphold the efficacy of these devices. Also, staying informed about updates to the NEC and local codes is very important to keep electrical systems in compliance with the latest regulations.